guys, how are you all? Today we're reviewing Free Episode 4. Today's episode is really centered around Sousuke Academy and all our supporting characters and main characters within that setting. I'm really glad they did an episode devoted to Sousuke and Rin just to kind of like flesh out their backstory, the history of their friendship, and just their personalities and their views on swimming. I found that after like this episode, the easiest way to kind of understand each of the characters' personalities is to kind of put them on a spectrum from, let's say, most passionate and only passionate to like very technical, only technical. So on the far scale of like super passionate, doesn't care about anything else, that's Haru. And then you kind of have like Rin right in the middle, who's kind of a balance of both passion and technicality. On the far end of the spectrum, you have Sousuke, who's super realistic, might be a little bit jaded, just like really down to earth, with the fact that like going on to swim competitively and as a career is just really difficult. Episode 4 kind of cleverly worked in some of the issues that a lot of competitive athletes have, mainly the one with talent versus hard work. For Sousuke, he's the type of person who swims for himself, and he's always thinking of his career before anything else. Rin, on the other hand, wants kind of like a balance. He has that part of himself that's super idealistic, that likes to swim with his teammates, really nice buddy-buddy feelings. Sousuke is all about like technicality, skills, timing, training. He's just very fixated on that, and he just doesn't understand part of the sport that has to do with camaraderie, friendship, teamwork, all that stuff. And for Rin, a really large part of what drives him to swim is his passion to like be with teammates, be with friends. When I kind of noticed the difference between the two characters, I think that Rin's mindset is like really admirable. It's really nice to think about, and I think it could definitely exist and happen in an anime. But when I think of like real life and competitive swimming and how things work in the real world, I think Sousuke has the right mindset for how we like tackle actual like practical problems. Sure, you might start off swimming for friends and whatnot, but like I think Sousuke is right when he says that, yeah, when you're in the water, you're just by yourself, like you have no one else to rely on. I guess it's different when you swim relays because that is a team sport, but most of the time if you're just like swimming to hit times or swimming to be scouted or just like individual competitions, you are relying on yourself. Sousuke doesn't exactly understand what it is that makes a relay and all that teamwork stuff so attractive to Rin. He's really like adamant on understanding Rin. Like he already understands Rin quite a bit, and Rin even says that. But I think Sousuke just really wants to like be a really close person to Rin. And at the same time, I think Sousuke also needs like a really close friend, someone close to him, just because he's always been alone, or his mindset has always been very individualistic. You just want to like give Sousuke a hug because he's so alone and he wants friendship and he wants to understand those happy fuzzy feelings. Oh. So I've been hearing some things online, and some people are jumping the Haru and Rin ship or the Sousuke and Rin ship. I know some of you guys are still like diehard Rin Haru fans. I'm really getting into Rin Sousuke right now. I love the backstory flashbacks, and it's nice to see some of their like little friendship things like the fist bump or the rock paper scissors thing brought over from their friendship back then back to the present day. A lot of like resonating plot stuff that builds character. Nitore is actually another really interesting character, especially with the fact that all of the swim boys and main characters right now are really talented, or at least they're just really fast among their peers. Nitore is that type of character where he doesn't have a lot of talent, but he's willing to make up for that with determination and hard work. And for a lot of athletes, whether you dance or do sports or anything, you'll know that like no one is born with everything. There might be a 1 in a million chance that one athlete is born with the perfect measurements and proportions, but most people and like 99% of the population is not born with all the talent and everything. And so you need a lot of hard work to make up for that. And sometimes in sports anime, we can overlook the fact that a lot of hard work goes into sport just because the anime skips around to make the plot go faster, and like viewers don't want to watch random training and like tedious regimens. Nitore kind of reminds the fans that, you know, not every single character is like super talented. You see him struggle with confidence in the first season, and that definitely goes into the second season. And I'm just really curious and really interested to see him grow more as a character, because when Sousuke looks at Nitore, he says that, oh, there's no way he's fast enough to like make the relay. Rin, on the other hand, he'll look at Nitore and be like, you know, he's determined enough, he might have a chance. Very positive like outlook with people who are very hardworking. Judging by what we've seen in episode 4, I think they've done a really great job with like fleshing out the differences in Rin and Sousuke's personalities, but also to kind of outline their similarities and why they could potentially be really close friends. Naturally, they both have that really competitive drive to go up against each other, so that's really great among athletes. We do get a little bit of Iwatobi on the side. They're kind of figuring out how to structure their diets so that it goes along with their regimen as athletes. Go is a really main driving factor for the Iwatobi Swim Boys. She's just really motivated and she knows a lot of the technical stuff and she has all the makings of a great coach. She does the regimen for them, she like rates their bentos, she makes their bentos. She's really awesome all around. Speaking of Go, when Go and Momotaro are in the same scene, it's just so hilarious. I really hope Momotaro gets more scenes because I love how Sousuke is doing his voice. I love seeing Momotaro just like fanboy over Go and he just goes a little crazy when Go is around. And Rin is obviously like reining in his little like teammate. I know Momo's getting like a lot of fans right now. He's like really adorable, really cute. So these are my thoughts for the episode 4 of Free. A lot less screaming, a lot more analytical, hopefully. Naturally, I hope in the next episode we do go back to the Iwatobi Swim Club because they're always really fun, really lighthearted. They kind of balance out Samezuka. I'm really looking forward to more Free. And I really want to see more Haru and Sousuke interactions just because that always gets like super tense, super emotionally charged. It's like, damn it, kiss him already. Okay, anyways. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit like or subscribe. Comment on what you thought of this episode of Free. A new video will be up very soon and I will talk to you guys then. Bye!